Hello fellow citizens of vlogdom, today is Tuesday. Mainly, three things I would say to you. First being the unknown quotes thing. That never made much sense to me. It's like, I mean, yeah, it is just like, were they not notable enough? Or, you know, like you said about them just running in, saying the quote and leaving. I've always kind of wondered about that. The second thing being the Spider-Man costume thing. Kevin's reaction to wearing a full costume was, what? A full costume? And that was in caps. And I haven't really talked to him about it. But I will try to get him to do it at some point in time. I don't know when, but he will do it eventually. And the third thing being Worlds of Fun. I thought Worlds of Fun was like one of those big chain theme parks that was like all over the United States, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's just, you know, there's a few here in the Midwest. Maybe I should look that up. Amanda, there's two things in your room that I noticed that kind of made me laugh. The first one of those things being the Pikachu slippers. Those are incredibly awesome. And the other thing being the N64 controllers. Old school Nintendo for the win. I am also jealous of your mini fridge full of Dr. Pepper. I have a caffeine addiction, and I've been in a bad mood lately because I haven't had any caffeine, and Dr. Pepper is like the ultimate source of caffeine for me. And also, I want your Dr. Horrible goggles, because Dr. Horrible is awesome. Gabrielle, your video slightly confused me at first. The first time I watched it, I went back and rewatched it, and then I was like, oh, that makes more sense now. The apples thing, that's really interesting. I didn't actually know that. I guess I've, never noticed it, and I've never seen anything about it. I'm a huge film nerd, so, that kind of interesting. Also, the thing you said about contacts reminds me, I actually wear glasses, but you probably aren't going to see me wearing glasses in these videos until like November, because I lost my glasses back in May. I lost them back in May. I was in a convertible with the top down, and we were going down a bypass, and they just flew off my face. And that was my older pair, and I don't have any now. Okay, enough of stuff from last week. I want to talk about my classes now. Not a very good video topic, but whatever. I didn't have anything else to talk about this week. So, my first period class is geometry. I'm not a morning person, and I'm not a math person. This class sucks. The only good side of this is I sit right next to my best friend, one of my best friends, so it's all good. I have an intro to physics class, which isn't that bad. It's all guys, and we pretty much goof around the entire period. I also have a website design class, which it's not terrible, but when you sit next to the class idiot, it is. He sits there and complains and goofs around the entire period, and I found out today he has an F in there, and he was wondering why he had an F. My response was, well, maybe you should try working and not try to copy off of me, because even I don't know what I'm doing half the time in here. I've also got I have a gym right now, and normally I would complain about gym, but I have it with Kevin and some of my other good friends, so it's pretty fun. Plus, I like the teacher in that class a lot. Last year we used to yell Tourette's guy quotes the entire period. That was interesting. Then I've got a choir and an intro to psychology class. And the intro to psychology class is kind of different because it's full of ditzy girls, and they just don't shut up. And it really gets on my nerves because I'm trying to focus, and they're like babbling the entire period, and it's like, okay, shut up. And choir just sucks this year because there's technically one bass in there, that being me, and my range isn't very good, so I can't like sing up, so it kinda sucks. I say technically one bass because the other bass that's in there, it doesn't matter if he sings or not, nobody hears him. I hear him sometimes, but I don't really consider him to be part of our group. Okay, so since it's the last day of August, I figured I might as well wear my crazy hat for at least a little bit in the video. I almost forgot, but then I remembered, so I'll just leave it on for the last part of this video. And this is the first time I've worn it in a very long time, because this is the hat I wore to prom, and I haven't worn it like since then. I think I put it on briefly once and then took it right off, but it feels so different. I think this one's smaller than my newer one, because it feels a lot tighter. And it feels a lot stiffer too. It's different. I like the sound though. Anyways, I think I'm about done for this week. I don't have a question, so Gabrielle, I will see you tomorrow.